Hello, 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 YouTube. How's it going? As you guys can see, we are once again back in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Welcome to another stream. As always, I'm your Emperor, and today we're going to be flying from Ronaldsway Airport on the Isle of Man in the United Kingdom over to London Gatwick and possibly back. Might do 2 legs today, not sure. But anyway, I have a scenery pack for this airport. Usually with the default airport in the sim, it does not look this good, but I can speak to the authenticity of how this particular scenery looks, as I've got a buddy of mine that is a Manxman. Shouts out to you, Dave. And he's actually the one that got me this scenery a while ago. I'm talking probably about 2-3 months maybe. But here we are. This actually rather pretty airport. Really absolutely love the terminal here with the covered walkway. And he assures me this is actually all rather accurate, and it has some pretty nice details to it, like all the way down to Menzies Aviation being on most of the equipment here. It's pretty nice. But anyhow, this is not a tour of the scenery. This is for the flight. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. We're gonna head into the flight. Oh, I thought we were gonna head into the flight deck. Here we go. And here we are in the Airbus A320. I did get a texture for the cockpit. To be totally honest with you, I would like to fly this plane quite a bit off stream as well. And kind of got tired of looking at that Airbus blue. Sorry, I hate it. I really do. But anyway, let's go ahead and get the external power on. Let's get the batteries on. Arm the emergency lights. No smoking to auto. Seatbelts on. Nav motor lights on. Strobe lights to auto. Cruise supply on. And I like to do this, but set the ground control to auto. Or not auto, but on. Alright, and down to the M.2. Atsu AOC menu. Init press. Init data request. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. Forgot to get the adheres aligning. Alright, sweet. Just got to init over here. Init request. ARS initialization, line on reference, confirm the align. I'm not sure if I mentioned this already, but I am actually using the beta for Sim Update 10. Alrighty, wind temperature. Oh, before we do that, let's go ahead and get the flypad going. Some brightness on our screens here. So we can actually see them. Request wind for our climb. And we'll request winds for our cruise. Alright, and while that's doing that, let's go ahead and go to the M.2 menu. AOC menu, weight and balance. Go ahead and request our passengers and whatnot from the flight plan. And as I like to do, I'm just going to double check and make sure that it is correct. 149 passengers. Okay, sweet. 6.6 on the cargo. Good, that's all good. Go ahead and start boarding. Now the only unfortunate thing about this airport scenery, it doesn't have like stairs and whatnot. I'm not sure why, but it's just not in there. Alright, let's go ahead and go into the flight plan and make sure everything in here is good. We are slated to take off runway 26. No SIDS. Insert that. Destination London Gatwick. So on our flight plan, we're supposed to land 26 left at Gatwick. As we get closer, we'll find out if that's true or not. Star arrival in the Gatwick. I do believe it's actually going to be a direct to, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check on that though. Yeah, it's a, wait, no. Is he 1G? Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Yeah, there it is. And the approach via for runway 26 left. Let me go ahead and figure out which one we're going to use here. Okay, so for this approach, oh, that's interesting. Okay, so for this approach, we come in from the southwest, fly over Billingshurst, and then we go curve around, like double back on ourselves, do a 180, and intercept Willow at 4,000, and in that we go into a hold, and then from that hold we would get vectored into the Mayfield VR, line up to the north, and then swing left into the ILS. Okay, so that's actually going to be pretty cool. I like that. I like that. You guys will see what I mean when I bring it up on the nav display. All right, so we've got our approach, we've got our view to the runway, and we've got our star. There's no transition. We're going to go ahead and insert that. Hey, Panther. Thanks for popping in, buddy. Alright, so from Willow, Mayfield, what is... oh, Timus is back. Okay. We'll close that for the moment and go down to the flight pad. And we'll get our fuel loaded up. Taking 11,158 pounds of fuel today. That will be super quick, as actually I think that we have just 1,000 under that. So all good. Our cruising altitude today is going to be 29,000 feet, considering this is a rather short flight. How goes the flights I see you loading up? Oh, pretty good, pretty good. I'm actually taking off from Dave's home airport. Out here on the Isle of Man. Alright, let's check how the passenger boarding is going. Oh, they're not even halfway there yet. Okay, so we've got a good bit of time before you have to apologize to the passengers for finishing up a few things. Alright, so we'll go back here. I'm gonna do ATIS. Archer will send on that. Got to receive messages. ATIS not available. That is perfectly okay because we get the weather information down here on the iPad. See, heading to London, gonna go check out the air events in London, eh? Well, apparently, I don't think anybody's even online in London on VATSIM. Or are you talking about like real life stuff? Because I'm not sure what's going on in London right now. I know Dave was saying he was gonna be out there for an air show, but see, weather 30.47. Now I know in the UK they don't use inches of mercury, but I'm American, shoot me. Temperature's 19 degrees, 3047. Let's go ahead and plug that in here. I'm honestly surprised. I've done a couple of flights and I think they're still ongoing IRL. Oh, cool, cool. Yeah, but essentially what I'm doing, Panther, is replicating Dave's flight, his normal flight from the island out to London for uni. Kind of got tired of flying in the US. Decided to take a break from the US for a little bit. So wanted to fly around in the UK. I was hoping for some crap weather, but it doesn't seem like that's gonna happen. Alright, but anyway. So we can't get ADIS through this, which is perfectly fine. I'm not even gonna try for the weather request. Let me recheck this real quick. Ah, that's right. That's what we need to do. I knew I was forgetting something. Alright, so block fuel 11.2. Do apologize if I sound a little dead. I just got up about an hour ago. I'm still trying to finish my coffee. But while we wait for the passengers to finish loading, let's go ahead and take a look at the nav display and check on this discontinuity. Okay, so it's just it's not even a problem. We'll just clear the discon and that should line up there pretty well. Zoom it a bit. Okay, we're good. We're good. I haven't slept in 2 days aside from an hour and a half. Jesus Christ, dude. Is it your tooth that's still bothering you, or just general insomnia again? Vid, Telba, Vidoc, Umlux, people. Okay. And here's what I was talking about with that interesting arrival to Gatwick. We come down this way and then go into not even really a hold, it's just kind of a circle around. And then into the arrival for the base leg. And then it's a left turn for final. Pretty much down at about 2,000 feet, and then we intercept the ILS pretty much as soon as we finish that turn and then land at 26 left. So I think that's going to be pretty interesting. Still on a soft food diet, so my stomach feels like I'm back in middle school being anorexic and bulimic. Oh my god. Oh wait, no, you had that tooth pulled, right? Already? I haven't really been in Discord lately, so I feel like I've missed some stuff, but I swear I'm pretty sure you'd already gotten that tooth pulled. Alright. Flaps 1 up 0.5, because to be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure how I should do the elevator oh wait, hold on. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. It's got the CG mark. That happened. Okay, okay, okay. This is fine. This is fine, everything's fine. But anyhow, let's go ahead and head to our performance calculator. Alright, so we're taking off, of course, flaps 1. Flex will be 67. It's a pretty high flex temp. At least that's the highest flex temp I've ever used. I'm sure in the real world they use rather high temperatures sometimes for flex temp just because it's necessary, or noise abatement, or what have you. All 4 of them have been pulled, and I've been avoiding the server because it's not easy to talk a lot, and playing stuff like Warship Squad and stuff wouldn't be easy, so Michael and I have been playing. Oh, nice, okay. Oh, so Michael and I have been playing WoW. Either that, or you're saying WoW because I'm an idiot. Either way. Look, I had a blonde moment. We don't need to talk about it, all right? All right, I need the passengers to finish boarding so I can get our 0 fuel weight. In the meantime, let's take a look at what the weather is actually going to be. Okay, so our wind speed is 280 for 12 knots, which means when we're taking off, considering we're taking off runway 26, it's going to be, the winds are going to be coming from slightly right of the nose. Where everything in flight sim is alien to me other than the flight stick, and even that I don't look like the flight sticks I'm used to half the time. Oh, as in World of Warcraft. Oh. I just thought you were marveling at my stupidity. I mean, hey, if it happens, it happens, right? You know what, since we've got some time... Oh, Jesus. Let's go ahead, set this 2200, all auto. Cool. Well, up that. You could have made a fatal mistake that we get you put in jail, IRL, and I wouldn't have noticed it with these behemoths. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, granted, A320, not that large, but yeah, I get what you mean. This is a really nice skin, though, isn't it? I'm just like, oh, it's just so clean. I think I was telling Dave yesterday, I'm not really a big fan of orange, but I really like Easyjet's livery because I like this orange. At least on a jet, it looks good. All it's missing is some blue, and you could call it a McLaren. Funny you should say that, because I actually do have a McLaren skin for this aircraft. I wish I could show you, but not at the moment, because I either would have to go back to the main menu or swap out the aircraft for you to see it. But does McLaren even own a jet? I have no idea, but I would imagine they do, considering it's McLaren. I mean, come on, you know they don't half-ass anything.
The flight deck. On behalf of myself, your captain, the first officer, and cabin crew, I'd like to take this time to welcome you aboard our flight. We're just wrapping up some paperwork up front here and waiting to receive final numbers from the ground crew, then we'll be on our way. Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin shortly with a very important safety briefing. We do ask that you give them your full, undivided attention as they review the safety operations of this Airbus aircraft. We do appreciate your business having you aboard this flight. If there's anything we do to make your flight any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. Welcome aboard.
All right, there it is. Absolutely love that they added those announcements. But anyhow, I just remembered I totally forgot to get the APU going. All right, we're good there. Let's go back to performance. No, initialization. Here we go. 0 fuel weight. I mean, Red Bull owns a damn arsenal of military aircraft for some reason. Because it's Red Bull. They're crazy. Pepsi is a MiG-21 and a Harrier, so who knows anymore? Don't forget that Coca-Cola had the world's 3rd largest navy at one point. All right, we got our 0 fuel weight. Good performance. I totally forgot where in the world our CG shows up. Is it? I don't remember where our CG percentage is. Well, let's go ahead and get the APU blade on, get some AC rolling through here. It's not under date. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I'm an idiot. Yeah, here we go. RCG 24.3. So what would you say that is? 0.3, 0.4? Anyway, performance. We'll do /0.4. Okay, format error. Screw it. We won't even deal with it then. We won't worry about it. Alright, if you want at 130, we're rotating at 131. V2 is at 135. Good, good, good. And that should be everything. We should be pretty much ready to get out of here. So, with that in mind, let's go ahead and pre-plan our pushback. And we will do a little bit of that and request our pushback. Turn on the beacon light, make sure nobody's near the aircraft.
Flight attendants, arm doors, and cross-check.
Okay, dokie. We got the fuel pumps on. That way we don't go to start the engines and they're just rolling and rolling and rolling until I realize, hey, I need to let the engines get some fuel to actually do anything.
Once again, we'd like to welcome you on board. Your safety is our top priority, so we appreciate a few minutes of your attention while we demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. You can follow along with the safety information card in your seat back pocket. Fasten your seatbelt, insert the flat metal edge into the buckle and pull on the strap to tight. To release, just lift the top flap of the buckle.
Oh, there isn't an actual tug.
Your life vest is in a pouch under your seat. It's expressed by the crew carrier on the pouch.
Alright, let's go ahead and get the ignition going. Start rolling, spooling up engine 2.
Or blowing into the tubes on both sides. A locator light on the shoulder will turn on automatically aboard it, and
I swear they just do it out of boredom because they're just like, what can we do differently than usual? Oh, I know, let's make our own military vehicles. I'll just set up an auto message on the server that people know when live is here. Yeah, I should do that. There was a point in time when Pepsi had the 34th largest name. Yeah, I had mentioned that before you popped in, Michael. Anyway, anywho, fly safe, answer. I'm gonna have people move some more this morning. Alright, buddy. We'll see you later. Don't hurt yourself.
Even though the bag may not inflate, oxygen will be flowing. Be sure to put your mask on first before helping others, and we'll let you know when it's no longer needed. We'll be passing through the cabin to make sure we are ready for departure. You can help us by making sure your seatbelt is fastened. Your seat back is upright, your tray table is stood, and all carrying items are put away. If you have any questions about the safety features of this aircraft, please don't hesitate to ask. Looking to use electronic cigarettes is never let any flight.
Okie dokie. Where?
Pressure is a federal offense and can result in a fine.
No, I'm hurting myself as last night. 3 dudes versus a fridge. Ooh, I've been there, my guy. I've been there.
We'll be adjusting the main cabin lights for departure. If you need, there's everything lined up on your seat. We're here to make sure you have a safe and comfortable flight. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you enjoy this experience.
Okay, manhandling a Geo Metro onto a trailer. No one just drives a Geo Metro onto a trailer, okay? They've got to... You have to pick that thing up and do it, because otherwise you're just doing it wrong. It's a Geo Metro. Enough hurting me for... Oof! A little too real, my guy, a little too real. Let's turn those up a wee bit. Alright, we've got both engines available. Let's go ahead and turn off the ignition. Super fun. That's what I was doing at midnight last night before I came home. Damn. May you rest in pieces. Alright, we'll go flaps 1. Arm the ground spoilers. Max auto brake. And let me figure out how exactly I'm taxiing to the runway, because the way I normally go, I don't want to use anymore just because it's a little funky. So we will pin that. Hang on, I gotta do some things over in Navigraph. ILS runway 26 left. Initial approach. Oh, and then final's got a whole different. Oh, well, that's interesting. Okay, that's a whole different approach plate. Good to know. Good to know. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna taxi out here along this like tree. Go left there and then take that one out. So let's bloody do it. And give it a little bit of power. So if not, have a safe flight. I almost said night. Remember not to have too many of them complimentary margaritas. Seems legit. I'm the pilot, I can't drink. By the way, Press, I haven't watched it, but somehow Russell got 4th place in today's sprint race in Austria. Dude, Russell, look, I'm gonna be real with you. We saw this coming. My God, I'm Bottas was a thing that I said, what was it, last season? Or 2 seasons ago? I don't even remember anymore. I told you guys, George Russell, when he finally gets to Mercedes, was going to outperform Hamilton by a lot. And that's exactly what's happening. Now, yes, their car this year is kind of meh. I don't know what happened with their R&D, but they just haven't managed to dial that thing in. I, unfortunately, of course, as you know, haven't been able to watch any of the races because I don't have F1 TV or anything, and I don't watch you stream it on Discord anymore, but I knew Russell was going to be a powerhouse as soon as he got into a Mercedes car. I mean, look what he did when he had to fill in for Bottas, right? It does not really surprise me at all that he managed to grab 4th in the sprint. It just doesn't. They both spun nearly identical, so I don't know how the fuck he got 4th and wait. Who spun? What? You said Russell did some spin to win type stuff. And I don't know what you're talking about. Who spun? I mean, other than Russell, of course. Okay, we're doing a little bit of a Southwest Airlines taxi. Just need to tone that down. Dial it back a bit. Both Mercedes yesterday during quality spun. Oh! Got taken out of quality from the sprints. Jesus Christ. How the fuck does he manage to take 4th on a sprint? George Russell's the beast! That's how! Alright, we're gonna stop right here for a second. I need to change something. Let's do quality and see if that does anything. Things just look kind of fuzzy. Nope, that really didn't help. Okay, going back to TAA then. Well, oh, okay. So the render, what? Let's see what that does. Does that affect my performance at all? No, not really, but it also doesn't fix the issue I'm having. Alright, screw it, all the way up. Nope. I'll take no. Alright, then no more DLSS for the moment. We're going back to TAA. That might be a little ambitious. Okay, cool. Now I can actually see things. Okay, so wait, he started 4th in the sprint, even though he got DNF'd in quali. Okay, you know what? I ain't gonna question it. Russell got points. Hey, true though. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Gonna go ahead and do that. Set the strobe lights to on. Cool, cool, cool. For the moment, I'm gonna leave the APU on, which normally, of course, you'd turn it off when you're about to take off, but or not when you're about to take off, when you're backing out of the ramp. But I actually recently learned that that's not entirely true. I always thought that the APU was always turned off, like either during taxi or before you start your taxi. Turns out that in the event of a double engine failure on takeoff, some airlines keep the APU running until they get safely get up above like bird height. Didn't know that before. Alright, we're gonna line up on the runway and wait for us one quick second because I need to check something on the stream. Okay, there we go. Just to make sure that was working right. Alright, we're gonna go chrono. Spool up the engines, let them stabilize. Flex set. Hold on one quick second, buddy. Und via off. Top of the right gear up. Push the nose down some. She is floaty today. Alright, we're above 1,000 feet. Gonna go ahead and let the autopilot take over. Today's gonna be a tough but fun day for me in 5M, and I don't know how I feel about it at all. Takeoff was a solid 5 FPS, unless it was just my end. Yeah, that might have been your end, buddy. Everything was fine on my end. Oh. No, that is not your end, actually. Hold on. Skipped frames detected. I'm so tired of this problem. It has never done this before. I might need to change the resolution of my stream. Oh, I should probably pay attention to the aircraft. Oh yeah, that's bad. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pause this. I'm gonna end the stream and then change a couple of settings and then I'll start it back up again. So just go ahead and head to my channel page and then just wait until you see the live pop up again, because I am gonna need to